It's not full frame. The screen can be really flimsy. It didn't come with a top handle. It has had some great firmware updates. The Canon C80 just came out. RF glass is really expensive. I just got the Canon C70. I'm recording this on my birthday, so it kind of feels like an early birthday gift to myself. And I'm actually recording using this camera right now. If you watch some of my previous videos with the Canon C300 Mark II and the Fuji X-T IV, I had those cameras for a really long time. That was my two camera setup for a long time until I got the Leica SL2S. And having 3 different camera systems with 3 different lens mounts and 3 different sets of lenses was not my best choice. And so for 2025, I knew I wanted to travel a little bit more, and it just really didn't make sense to have 3 different camera systems for 3 different things. So I decided to downscale. Still love the Fuji X-T IV, still love the Canon C300 Mark II, but for travel, it was really hard to travel with, and I wanted something a little more portable, but that still felt like a true all-around video-centric camera. So that knocked out a lot of options for me. A lot of it does have to do with the fact that I just really love my Canon lenses, and I wanted to keep those for a little bit longer. And I love C-Log 2. Those are probably 2 of the biggest things, and internal ND, because I shoot a lot outside. I do a lot of outdoor filmmaking. So it was really, I'm used to the convenience of having internal NDs, and if you've ever had it, you know it's not great to be without it. Well, so far, it still feels very familiar, but in a much smaller package that I can handhold all day. So I'm really excited to see what I get to make with it. I will be doing a daily podcast challenge in February. Don't call me out for it being the shortest month of the year. I'm not trying to hear it, but a lot of the video, or all of the video you will see that comes from that month, will come on this camera. So I'm excited to put it through its paces really quickly and get going on that. So jumping back a little bit to a little bit of my decision-making process. Being with the Canon C300 Mark II really allowed me to hone in on my visual style. I think I still could have gotten similar colors out of the Sony FX3. I really love Fuji colors for photo, absolutely. For video, I think I do prefer the dynamic range that I get with this Canon C-Log 2. And so that was a really big determining factor as well in terms of looking at the Canon C70. Now, does Canon C70 have its issues? Yes. But I think they were kind of just ended up being really small things. Ultimately, I got this used, full transparency, for $3,300. And the person before me, they'd already sent it to get it fixed, and Canon actually gave it a whole new screen, so I didn't have to deal with, the screen loosening. Hopefully I don't have to deal with that, but that was pretty much already taken care of. And it didn't come with a top handle, which I was kind of bummed about. I do love a good top handle, but it came with a cage, the Tilta cage, and I've been loving that for rigging it up, for getting my audio. I'm still on Sennheiser. I have the Sennheiser lav mic and the Sennheiser MKE600, and they go on and break down really easily with this setup, so I really love that. I've had it less than a month, and I have not shot a whole lot with it. I've only shot 2 events, I think, on it, but I'm just excited to film some incredible stuff with it. I think I can make incredible things with this, just as I did with the Canon C300 Mark II. So I'm excited. Stay tuned for a longer term review that will definitely come. As you can see, I like to marry my cameras. I like to marry my lenses if I can and keep them for a really, really long time. So I'm excited to see how this camera holds up over time and see, maybe down the line if the C80 is a good addition to the kit. Let me know if you're considering getting the C80. Let me know if you're considering getting the C70 used now that the C80 is probably in rotation now for a lot of people and production companies. I would love to hear your thoughts, what you're making, what you're doing, and I would love to stay in touch. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.